the session off with the almighty words of getting shit fucked. Roll initiative.
Sarah P, that's me, is correct. Ront said they found me.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. I did. All right,
Yes.
so
initiative.
Everybody to roll me some of that initiative. Just a little bit, not too much.
That's not bad.
No, I'm gonna roll as much initiative as I possibly can. Boop.
Where's my initiative button? I know it's here
somewhere.
I got Ront and I can get Bapito.
But no tokens are selected. Do I have to? Oh.
You have to choose yourself.
You have to click on your guy.
Herp derp. Man, I rolled a 19 there too.
I don't see any of my NPCs. Am I supposed to?
Are you supposed to what?
See any of the NPCs?
No, we only have Ront and Bapito with us right now because they were in another area.
Just making sure.
Yeah, and Darendil is taking care of Eldith and.
Right on.
Yeah.
All right, so that you're not supposed to be seeing anything. So that looks like everybody who's present has rolled initiative. We are going to be skipping people who are asleep on the first. Whoop, that's clear. That's not what I want with this. We're gonna be skipping people who are currently asleep. So, Gutana.
Oh.
Ooh.
Draco's right.
So Ront's first roll should be a natural one, right?
Yes, Ront botches his check. So where is Ront's?
Well, he's already last.
Well, yeah. Ront will have an initiative.
Hurt him!
I can't botch anymore, man.
Ront gets a natural one. A botch on initiative means you don't go in the first round.
Mm.
Oh,
okay.
Oh man, he's
peeing. Makes sense.
Just whips out that massive orc dick and lets it loose.
What?
Giant hot steaming stream.
What? What? Are you reading something in chat?
What?
Wow.
No.
6 seconds? That's impressive.
Oh, I think I took some kind of cue off of whatever it was Carpe was saying.
What? What the fuck did you just say?
I'm not sure anymore.
Terrible fucking fanfic.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I guess I'm on Team Ront.
What just happened? I guess you are on Team Ront. Like what?
You are 100% spin.
He is Team Ront.
I thought I was on Team Darendil, but I was mistaken.
What? Of all people to suddenly just bust out a random monologue about thick orc cock. You?
I don't know.
I couldn't.
How the fuck is Pluto Fairy not the one talking like this?
Right?
I don't
fantasize about thick orc cock.
I don't know.
All right. So that is definitely a beat. As I was saying, the beat system has been changed slightly. All right. So your guys' the beats will reset to 1 at the start of every session. Excess beats that are not spent by the end of the session will become very minimal amounts of XP. All right. That way we avoid buildup, and beats are still a valuable resource throughout the entirety of every session. All right. In addition, I did tell you guys I was going to let you. I did tell you guys I was going to give you a tracker for your inspiration. Red dot means no inspiration. All right. Green dot means you have it.
Boom.
All right. So, let me see. I believe. Let me bust out my notepad because I got to keep track of the rolls here. We've got Darendil has 1 crit, and then Ront has 1 crit, and then 2 botches.
Oh
All
boy.
right. Now, so you
Ow,
were.
my cheeks.
You were what? What did you just say?
Ow, her cheeks.
Ow, my cheeks. I've been laughing.
It's because of the thick orc cock.
But
Orc ain't almost knows.
Okay.
you're not that kind of orc. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will eventually figure out how to fucking play D&D again after what the fuck.
Wiener jokes.
Wiener jokes. Welcome to twitch.tv/EvilSqueegee, where dick jokes are actually all that will happen for 3 hours. We told you D&D, it meant dicks and dick jokes. That's what we're playing right now. So,
also double D jokes.
Gutana, it is your action. Pepito had just motioned you over, like, and you started to hear the very soft sound of war drums in the distance, and you can't specifically say where from, but you know you hear some kind of like low growled chanting. Pepito sits up and says, "They found me." It's your action.
And there's nothing I can really see so far. Like, you know, it's faint drums and you hear some chanting, but there's nothing really. I can't tell which direction it's coming from. I'm gonna let's gear up, bitches. Like, you know, I'm clang the axes together and I'm gonna get myself psyched up for whatever the fuck comes this way.
All right. Do you have a specific place you want to be standing?
Honestly, can I be standing like right around here so I can have good vantage on these two entrances? Here, hold on. How do I ping?
The north and the west.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I ping?
You take your token selection and you click and hold.
Click and hold.
Click and hold where you want to ping. Make certain you have the selection tool selected and not the measuring tool.
Yeah. I'm clicking and holding. Oh. Yep. Oh, the left click. I figured it out.
Yay! All right, so right here to remind you, this pile of rocks is not just a heap of rocks. It's a stack of rocks, and they are not glued or whatever. They are just there. All right.
Yeah, you know, like I'm back. You know, I'm kind of back up against the rocks, just kind of.
Yep.
Glancing towards both.
You want to ready a move and attack the first thing you see, or Pool of Fairy?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Do you want to ready a move and attack the first enemy you see action?
Yeah,
or?
that's what. Considering there's really nothing, I don't need to go. I mean, we got a good fortress right here with only 3 entries. I'm not. Let's.
All right.
It's actually a good place to make a stand.
Dan, you have not been woken up yet. All right, but do me a favor and roll me.
Roll.
Go ahead and roll me a. We'll call it a perception roll because at this point it's like a perception saving throw. Yeah, give me a perception save.
Perception save. I can do that. That should not be a problem. And here we go. I got an 11.
You got an 11. All right. So you will wake up this round hearing the clang, clang, clang of Katana's axes, but you will not be able to act until next round. All right. That
reminds me. I'm rolling my portents right now.
Okay.
I got a 5 and a 17.
All right. That gets it to be this. All right, so Dan, you're sleeping, or you're just waking up, right? I figured out why it is you woke up. It's not because of the clang, clang, clang. All right, it's because there's this thing over here. Oh, that is Tech. Yumi donated $5 and said nat 20 for the next motherfucker to attack Dan, the idiot.
Wait.
The timing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh man, the timing. All right, so
oh no!
Because I was in the middle.
Oh no!
I was in the middle of attacking you, Dan.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
You see this?
No!
Do you see this guy down here? Do you see this motherfucker down here, Sonny? Do you? Do you know what this means?
Well, no.
Do you know what
I
this
see
means?
him.
Looking.
That's fantastic.
All right, he's gonna make his ranged attack at you, Dan. And he was going to have advantage because you were a prone target. But you know what? He
crits.
He crits. So let's see what that is. And then that's gonna be an additional 1d6 damage for the crit. All right, so Dan, take 8 damage. All right, that is funny. We are adding a beat to that. We are. I see the beat. All right, guys.
8
amazing.
damage.
That's funny as fuck.
Ow.
Holy
All right,
shit.
so Dan,
you're up now, right?
You wake up because you just got a javelin like through the shoulder, like
oh God, why?
Oh man, can I react to that at all?
I'm going to say that because he's not in your line of sight.
Okay.
Right? Like he doesn't trigger. You don't know. Like you know that Dan's in trouble, right? But you don't know.
I hear the script, but it's like, okay, yeah, they're not that good. I don't know where the hell that he could be having one of his nightmares again. I don't know what that
totally.
is.
Exactly. All right, so the orc steps out from the shadows behind a rock, and remember that these stones here, right, that are in the way. These are these very, like, they're about, like, chest-high stalagmites, very dense, right? So that's difficult terrain, and he opted to throw the javelin instead of rush through the difficult terrain, all right? However, that is, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's going to be...
DC?
Did I just DC? No, why would I DC?
I don't know. My phone is telling me you went offline.
Oh.
I use it to check my camera and make sure that I'm in it.
No, you are here. All right, so now I need to change this layer. What is the hotkey to change something to a token from GM?
That I don't know. I haven't been good at hotkeys yet. I just right-click the thing.
All right, so an orc pops out from behind stealth at Bapito, and he's gonna make his melee attack with his great axe. And that's gonna be not enough. So out from behind the rocks, from like lurking inside the stalagmites, right? This orc pops up again out of Pluto Fairy's sight. So like Katana doesn't see this yet, right? But as he pops up, Bapito will be like, "Oh, company!" As he like just casually, like, you know, like with all the grace of a Sean Connery action movie, just steps to the side, and the axe is like clang against right next to his head, and he's just completely unfazed, looking at this orc like, please, right?
Like,
Glossy.
Orcs have a bit of a Sean Connery
Roll me a
accent.
perception save with advantage, because there is suddenly all this screaming and yelling, and Dan is in pain, and that brings us all joy.
Well, that might help. Probably not.
Probably not. All right, so you will get to go on your next action as well. All right, and that brings me to this motherfucker, whose sheet I need to quickly inspect to find out what it is he does. Where? Oh, come on now. Where is there it is. Boom. Click. Boom. And then this. All right, so the like there's all this action, all this stuff is breaking loose. There's this noise, there's shouting. Katana is aware at this point that they're coming from her flank, not from the positions she chose to guard. Right.
Yeah. Can I murder bomb him? Can I at least make my way over there? If I can't attack him.
I'll tell you what, because you had your ready action to move, I will let you move, but because he wasn't in your line of sight, right? I'll let you move around the pillar as a reaction.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be like right here. If that's cool. Like I move around and I'm kind of scanning now and being like, okay, where's this fucker? And then I see him and then I get to attack him when my turn comes around.
All right, so then there's going to be a glowing battle axe is literally going to appear out of thin air. I need to find a quick battle axe here. Axe. Let me search axe and drop this shit on the field. No, these are people with axes. I need like an actual axe.
Why can't I see any of our assailants?
All right, so there's gonna be a glowing battle axe here, right?
Oh,
and it is going to take a swing at Bapito. I need to actually change this. Oh man, this is totally not.
It's pretty good glowing battle axe, by the way.
Isn't it? I just grabbed it out of
like that's like perfect.
Yeah, like I grabbed it out of the free stuff like just now. That wasn't prepped. I was like, oh shit, I need an axe.
I need an axe. Welcome to spells. Oh shit, I need
like
to insert random
right, so
thing here.
You get to make this attack, like so. It's got the stats of the normal attack, so it's gonna botch. The battle axe will, like, again, Bapito, so this orc steps out from the stalagmites, right? And comes swinging in with the battle axe, and Bapito is like, clang! Katana! Right? And then, like, this fucking, like, glowing, phantasmal battle axe just materialized out of thin air in a poof and a flash of light. And then he looks over it, like, and he gives it that look of, like, seriously? And then it swings at him, and he's like, come on! And he, like, just moves out of the way. Like, this is totally not how he wanted to spend his evening, guys. Like...
I don't blame him. This is kind of annoying. Also, why is that spear to the gut in all caps? That worries me. That's really aggressive.
And then
really aggressive spear to the gut.
And then, Katana, you happen to have appeared, haven't you?
Yeah.
You're in my line of sight now, ain't ya? Ain't you there, girl? All right, so another orc will step out.
Fucking javelin in half is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna javelin the shit out of you, girl. Are you ready? Are you ready? Where's the button? Oh my god, I am so not together right now. Does a 20 hit your AC? If so, you're gonna take 5 damage.
God damn it! Yeah. This is bullshit. Let's do 2, 4, 5. There.
All right. So you guys can collectively decide what Pepito is going to do because he's an NPC fighting for you guys. I'm not gonna control him. I'll roll his dice, right? But you guys get to decide what Pepito's gonna do.
I'm thinking he should probably disengage
from both of his enemies.
Get out of the front lines because he's not a front line kind of guy.
We've seen what happens when he stays on the front too long.
All right, so Pepito's going to disengage, right? And he's going to pull onto the other side of where Katana is, so he can start hugging this wall for cover as he uses his thing. And then Ront, buddy, you botched your initiative check. You go last. He was already awake, but you know what that means? That means he's gonna run up here and fucking crit the shit out of this orc.
Crit the shit out of this guy.
Crit the shit out of this guy.
It's true. A crit was bought for him, wasn't it?
Yep. So that's he's rolling 1d6. All right. So 6 plus 5 is 11 damage to this jackass here.
Nice.
So Ront rolls up and he's like, oh, right, and then he barely dodges underneath a javelin, right? And he grunts something about, I knew you were gonna come here, right? And then his axes he's got the short swords out, right? And he comes right at this kid, and this fucking, it's a younger orc, right? And they share an exchange like they know something. Right, and the orc raises his battle axe up to come down on Ront as Ront comes like charging, like he actually jumps over Dan as he hauls ass across the cave floor, right? And he hits the ground, and as the orc brings his battle axe up, Ront guts him with the short sword, right? And then pulls it out and goes for the second swing because he's dual wielding.
Didn't she buy 2 20s?
No.
One?
No, this one's a botch.
Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like Ron's got some things.
Yeah. Okay. So Ron comes in with a gut and then rips out and goes to make his second attack, and he goes too high because his gut just made the orc like double over. And he swings and he hits his sword. He'll drop the offhand sword because it hits the cave wall because he's swinging so hard. All right. Next up is Katana.
Katana is gonna get on up in here, and this stupid axe is still here, just chilling.
This glowing axe is still there, yes.
And the goblins, the orc is still up. I got goblins on the brain. Wonder why?
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, that is a free crit for Katana. Lulz Monster dropping that crit for Katana. All right, Katana. So who you gonna crit?
I'm gonna fuck this axe up, actually, if I get a guarantee crit.
You know what? Fuck it. If you want to spend a beat, I'll let you just knock the axe out of existence. That's not how the spell works. But with a crit and a beat, that's done.
Why not let her grab the axe and use it as her own personal
Are you guys down?
I have a feeling that my intellect is not, or my wisdom is not high enough to wield this as an actual weapon.
All right. So you come flying in, right? Like, and for the record, you still have movement left and a bonus action left and all your class features. But that first swing, you blow your actual action on that fucking axe and just blap, and it's gut. It's not check. It's gut. Right? And gut sings through the air, and as it collides with the magical essence of that battle axe, gut flashes and sparks an energy you're not familiar
all the way.
with.
Just leave it a crackle.
And you feel a surge and a crackle in your hand, and you have no idea why. Blah! And the axe just vanishes.
Where's that music keep coming from?
Guys, what? I don't know, man.
Damn.
All right, Katana. What are the rest of your actions?
Awesome. Okay, so you mentioned that I'm sorry, this orc over here. Yeah, he's still alive because he don't got an X on him.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Notice how he's a little bit smaller than Ront is.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get up in this room here. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing here, but get up in this room here, and I'm gonna murder this guy over here.
All right. So you're gonna move in, and you're gonna take what all do you have available? You're just spending your bonus action for your offhand swing.
I think what I have is the bonus action for my offhand swing, and that's it. Yeah.
You also have an extra attack as a fighter now, don't you? Because you're 3rd level.
That's 5th level.
No, that's 5th.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna
That's
just
why I had
go
it.
ahead and
Yes,
throw your attack.
I know. I was thinking about. I was like, no. That was my 5th level fighter yesterday.
I also know
have
you
a
picked up all these
attack.
crazy maneuvers, and you got strange voodoo wizardry. And if you were really dishonest, I would probably believe you about whatever the fuck you said.
I know,
you
but
had.
I don't cheetah.
Carpe diem, can you aim your
I'll
camera
beat
down a
your
little
ass fair and square.
Carpe diem, aim your camera down a little bit.
All the way down. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Oh, baby.
Oh my.
All right, there you go. Thank you. All right, so throw me that.
But no,
swing.
and I have the action surge, but I don't want to use that. I can
right.
take an extra action.
Shank a
on my-
bitch.
Yeah, but I'm gonna shank this bitch.
Shank that bitch real hard.
And what the
All right,
fuck?
so you Bapito pulls back and he's like, "This is all yours," right? And Ront's like, "Nah!" And he comes flying across the battlefield, right? And as Ront closes in, guts the guy and takes another swing, drops his sword, it ricochets off the wall. I'm waiting for you to roll the dice, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
I was waiting for the opportune moment, and then
you come flying in, and that was a hit of 8. Oh, that's
rolled an 18 or a 19. I rolled an 18.
yeah, that's some nasty shit right there. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even if he were a PC, right? He wouldn't get a death save right now. I'm pretty certain that's how that works. So he's fucking dead. I'm not gonna give a death save. So you come in and this orc had just barreled over and he comes whipping around and he's about to come up on Ront's blind side with that axe. Ront's not paying attention because he's looking at the axe and you see the orc's battle axe come flying around and then you come in and nope, and as he's doing this, he turns around and he sees you too late. Off with his head. Shot! Roll, thud, thud, thud. Blood. All right.
Ah!
And Ront snatches up the sword and turns around and goes, "Nice shot." And then he's gonna immediately. It's like that's all he's got to say, right?
Yeah.
ready.
Fatality. That was pretty awesome.
Fatality. All right, so Dan,
Yeah.
it's your turn. You can spend
I
half.
can't actually see any of the. On the map, I can't actually see where any of the bad guys are placed, except for that one red X.
They're all to the south.
Related,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know what
because
we're up against.
your vision is you don't see. You just hear shouting and screaming and fighting. If you
Well,
don't
I
see,
see-
you are going to have to move to gain vision.
All right.
You
That's
do have a
fine
bat
anyway.
though. Allow me to put the bat on the field.
Yeah,
for
that
you.
would be nice because he has.
Because the
better
bat
range
lets
of
you
vision
see
than I do.
stuff. Let me quickly find a bat token real quick because I apparently lost mine.
Sad I don't have dark vision. I can't wait to get my hands on that.
No, it's not a
Somehow.
horde of bats. No, it's not a werebat. Why is Katana showing? Oh, because she has a bat to lax. That's why.
I have a question. I have a legitimate question now. You probably know what it is. Can I have a battle axe in the shape of that, please?
Like a bat to lax? All right, so Dan, let me quickly edit this token for you. What is your action, by the way? Are you waiting for the bat to scout?
I don't, because I have no idea what the layout is, like how many enemies there are or anything. So I haven't been able to really get a good picture of what.
All right.
I guess you know what? I will just take a shot at the nearest not melee engaged orc.
All right. So let me see. Control.
Because that'll be an easy one to pull off. So. and
Okay.
that'll
So
keep it
you
from
should
spawning.
now be able to see
You're
with the
free
bat
to
if I
hit
move the
them
bat
as well.
over here. Do you see that now?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I remember just stopping here for the night.
Yep. Okay. So I've given the bat very poor vision, but long distance vision. All right.
All right.
So the bat flies out. What would you like to do with your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this orc down here in the distance. I think if I maneuver like this, I'd have a clear line at him.
The one
Yeah.
with the red shirt that's supposed to die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. The one that's right here.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, so you do have line of sight there. Let me. I just realized I haven't been showing the audience what the fuck is going on. All right, so. So Dan, you move into line of sight. What are you doing? Shooting with what? Your crossbow?
Crossbow, yeah.
Make the shot. Go, go, go.
Boom! 21. Does 4 damage.
4 damage to that guy? All right, 4 damage to this guy. Coming right up.
Nice.
Nah, I actually hit something for
I
once.
know, you hit him.
You're bleeding.
Yeah!
Right? Your cold, heartbeatless body, right, is bleeding all over the place, and you stumble to your feet, and you look over, and the bat shoots out, like, almost instinctively, like, I have to see, right? You close your eyes, and you can see this colorless, this definitionless, just these shapes, right, like silhouettes. It's like rotoscope. Nothing but black and white. But you see what you recognize as an orc from the books and the text that you've read, and you level your crossbow, and there's Ront, and there's a head flying up through the air, right? And you recognize Katana's shape, and you land the shot up, you line it up, and you pop, and just you should have hit that guy right in the head, but he saw it coming, and he actually goes to try and snatch it out, and only winds up just moving his body, so it like he snatches too soon, and it hits the back of his arm, and he stumbles, and he curses in Orcish as he stumbles back.
Is it a monk?
Next,
No, monk could throw it back.
Next up is Orc
If he caught it.
C.
There would be a save. There would be a dexterity check if to attempt to catch it. That would be versus your AC. That is how that would work. Not that it matters, but just so you know.
Right, so this orc is going to move over here because he doesn't want to get shot by the wizard. Fuck you. And Gutana. Gutana, I heard you.
Probably gonna throw his.
I heard you like javelins. I heard you like. Does that hit you?
Javelin my ass. Yeah, it hits me. I have a 17 AC.
All right, go ahead. And
The
eat
other
it.
one wouldn't. But
Right. Go ahead and eat it. He runs behind this rock formation here, and he breaks line of sight to the wizard. He's running around, and as he's bolting across, he's scanning for a target. And it dawns on you, like, you haven't fought too many orcs before, but these guys know their shit. These are not cannon fodder. They are not merely there to
there's
soak up.
tactics going on here. There's tactics and awareness.
These motherfuckers fight the way that you listen to music. They're not little fucking schmucks to be fucked with. And he's looking for his shot. He's looking for... Doesn't even stop running. Grabs the next javelin out and hucks it on his way past you.
Oh my god, we got the quarterback of the orc team here.
Yep. That orc is dead. He doesn't get his turn. Glossy, it's your turn.
All right.
You spend half your movement
I'm gonna
standing
get up.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up here behind Katana. This is still that guy, right?
Goddamn me, shield yo.
You only have half your movement available, by the way, because you were prone to start.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I can't see that guy, and I can't see that guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Healing Word. I'm gonna give Katana the dick.
You're gonna give Katana the dick.
Yeah, she's up front.
So you roll out of bed. You roll out of bed, right? You push yourself. You're scrambling to your feet, like, ah, shit! And you can already see that Katana's got, like, she's got a couple javelins sticking out of her, right? And you're like, ah, shit!
Oh, fine.
And so you throw your hand in the air and you go, dick! And the first thing out of your mouth is dick! And there's a shimmer of, like, white golden light, and it just, like, it rolls around her body, and it curls up, and it vanishes into thin air, and the javelin is just like they rattle to the cave floor with a loud clang. And Katana, you feel much better.
Yay! Yay!
Woo!
Woo!
Everybody, applause for Dick! Woo!
Yay, Dick!
All right.
I noticed the javelin in Dan, but he does not appear to be in quite as much danger, or at least not as much
I was in
immediate
the second
danger.
wind. If
Yeah, he's got line of sight broken, and like he's not dying yet.
Yeah.
But Katana's on the front lines, and she is thus going to absorb more damage. So she's probably.
And
I'm
Ront
the
looks
tank.
pretty
It's
good,
okay.
right? Yeah.
It's okay, guys. That's what my job
Okay.
Yep.
is.
All right.
All right.
It's so you guys don't get hit with javelins with your like
Good.
16 hit points or
I
whatever.
wish
how
you
many
did it
have now.
better.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
But I can then use my actual action to dash.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get up behind Katana.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was just
Dicks.
yeah.
So yep. Stand up. Notice a whole lot of blood. Dick!
What is the duration?
Damn.
And then actually position myself.
You're
Does
saying
anybody know the
Doc.
duration on bless?
The duration on Bless?
Yes.
Should be 1 minute.
All right.
Or
Yeah.
So
up to 1 minute
from
because it's a
behind this
concentration spell.
from behind this rock, you guys hear that orcish chanting, right? And you don't need to understand. Like it breaks. The rest of it is in common. It's a build up. It's a build up. It's a build up, and you start to like it sounds like something's being recited, and then finally it says, "By Grumpsh's hand you shall die," and all of the orcs you can see suddenly begin to pulse. Like it's almost like it's all you know that stupid cheesy effect in like the movies where like it's a superimposed vision of themselves. It just goes boop, 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 like a heartbeat.
Mhm.
Like that happens to all of the orcs, and they start to crackle with just a hint of static, right? And they seem a little
Murder the
louder.
shit out of that
They seem a
cleric.
little bigger, right? So like there is a cleric in there somewhere, and he is boosting up his buddies. All right, now. It's gonna be Orc A's turn, and Orc A is actually going to what's he gonna do? Oh yeah, he's gonna pull back to the edge here, and he's gonna fucking toss his second javelin. And this one's going for Ront because fuck a bunch of hitting you. This is gonna be range.
Haha, they're still not smart enough to focus. Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
Oh damn! Ront's
Ow.
gonna take 7. So this orc pulls back and whips a javelin, and it goes sailing through the air. You think it's coming for you, Katana, right? You move your head out of the way. It would have
Right.
missed you. No, it went right for Ront. It's gonna catch Ront right in the throat. Oh god! And he's gonna stumble back. He's gonna hit the ground, and he's gonna he's on his back. He's bleeding out of his neck, right? And even while he's bleeding out of his neck, clearly holding on to life by mere strands, he holds up his sword and he points to that orc and says, "You'll pay for that!" and rips the javelin out of his own throat and throws it to the ground.
Oh, that was a bad damn it.
He's I'm letting you guys know, Ront, if he takes another hit, he's going to go down. Alright? Bapito, what is Bapito's action?
He's all
Bapito's probably going to tell us we're all idiots for going out into the easy view of all of the people
Mhm.
and to get back around towards the campsite.
Pepito knows first aid.
I'm gonna go murder the cleric, you pansy ass.
Does Pepito have line of sight on? Oh, there's.
If Pepito walks around the corner here, he'll have line of sight to the bottom here. The line of sight he could establish is as follows. Where's my measurement tool? Like so. You can go
Ooh,
from here.
I would like to
Couldn't he
specify.
get-
I said pansy ass and dwarven.
Oh no,
but
no, yeah, right.
because
He could.
you
That's
clearly
at a
understood
60-foot range. Yes.
it.
Okay. Then he'll
Wait.
probably go there and shoot that motherfucker.
So he's gonna pop. You're gonna want to move him to, or I'm gonna want to move him actually. But Pito's gonna move here, so he's got his line of sight. Actually, he'll move here, and he'll lean around the corner and he'll be like, "You guys should probably, fall back to the cover a little bit," and he's gonna take his shot.
Yep.
Please, okay. I would like Ront to say covers for pussies.
Right.
And charge it all. And also, Katana follows him because we go right after each other. You know he's right, and I'm just gonna run on in.
Right. Okay. Do keep in mind that you are running currently through difficult terrain. All right.
Yeah, no, I figured it with the rocks.
All right. So Ront, who currently has, let me check my list. Okay. Ront burned his crit. She's got 1 botch left. All right.
Yep.
Ront is going to Ront is gonna stand up, right, and he's gonna touch his throat. He's gonna stumble, and Ront is what is Ront gonna? He's gonna drop the short sword, right, and pick up the battle axe, and he's gonna look at the battle axe, and Ront's gonna roll intimidation. He's gonna hoist up the battle axe of one of these orcs has fallen. Oh, what is this? What just happened? There was a donation. Team Ront donates $5 for. Where's my chat alert? Where's
I
the-
don't see
Yeah,
it.
I don't see anything.
The war has broken the chat.
The war's broken. The bot's not. The bot put the thing on screen, but didn't give me my chat alert. But it's $5. It's $5. It's $5. So that means it's an auto crit coming from Team Ront, is what I'm assuming. So Ront has now a crit after this bot. You guys are crazy. You people are crazy. So Ront goes to threat. And he says, "I am coming."
People don't die until they run
and
out
he's
of
gonna
money.
spit up he's gonna vomit. There's blood spitting out. There's a bit of bone, right? And he drops
gross
the
sauce.
axe and stumbles. And like any threat that he almost had, like motherfucker, I just ripped the javelin. I don't give a fuck, is gone because his body won't let him not give a fuck. But he's still standing. Right? He's still got the axe's hand, just clangs against the stone floor as he's stumbling and struggling to keep himself alive. Next up is not Katana, because at this point, I'm going to give these guys their initiative check. Okay? I'm going to give each of these guys their initiative checks. But, 1, 2, 3... is there supposed to be another one? No, okay. They're each gonna get their initiative checks, and I'm gonna move them onto the right layer because this is way too unmanageable for me here. GM info, you are going to the token layer, and that's gonna be coming up. There's gonna be the sounds of like war cries coming from the west.
Oh my god. Zomglassers pew pew. People just
want him to
I
live.
guess.
Yep.
That was worth. That was worth.
Beautiful.
That hashtag worth right there. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
All the way.
All right, so
Ah,
there is a hoot and a holler coming from over here. Another orcish war cry. This is not the only group of orcs. You are being ambushed from multiple sides.
gosh darn it!
Now, where did I put that? Where did I put that glowing axe? Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, Pepito, you're looking mighty fine. You are looking real.
I already
cute,
killed that axe. It can't come back. Those are the rules.
It's gonna whiff.
Spirit of the gut.
And then
I'm glad the cats are
ranged. That's a hit for 5.
Oh,
That's
that was
hit for
supposed to be a
6.
10.
Ow.
And
Okay.
that's 11 damage to Pepito.
Ow.
So the axe, right, appears behind Pepito, and he looks over his shoulder and says, "Oh, come on!" And like he ducks it, and then he looks up, and there's the cry of "Oh no!" Right, and a hail of javelins just come, and like he's peppered, like he's a fucking pincushion. His leg, his arm, his chest. He stumbles back against the stones, and the stones all like the pillar wobbles and creaks like it's almost gonna fall over, but it stabilizes. All right.
Got that room, guys.
These guys are going to get their initiative checks. They're not going to go this turn because they burned their initiative on their surprise round mid-combat. So at the top of this round, I'll resort. Katana, your action.
Yeah. Great cover, bro. And then I'm going for this fucking cleric.
Point.
Okay, so it is 1 to 15, I think, to get out of the nastiness.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then this square is free. So it's 20 feet to move through these. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 20 feet to move through 2 squares. Of
These
nastiness.
two, and then I figured since this has still a little bit of rock in it,
This
it's
one will be free.
30 here.
That
okay, that one's
one
gonna
will
be
be
free.
free. I'm not going to charge you for that one. Yep.
Okay, because I have 30 movement speed, so you said 20, and then like 30 would bring me
Right here.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna boom. Now I know I'm gonna have to use to reach him.
you're going to have to use dash to reach him.
I can't reach him yet, but you know what I got? I got that action surge that allows me to take an additional action. So I'm going to charge him, and then I'm going to use that extra action surge to attack his ass.
And then your bonus action to attack, actually.
Yeah.
All right, give me 2 swings. Give me the gut check.
Fucking clerics. All right.
Isaac Grumps are no fucking joke.
Yeah. Come on. 17?
17. Throw your second attack while I find out if that one hits.
Okay. Because if it hits, I got maneuvers.
That one will hit.
Okay. Hold
Excellent.
on. I think I want to do sweeping attack. Hold on, I forgot the book.
Knock
Because
him
that'll
prone.
actually throw him on the ground and
Well,
interrupt.
Lucky Blessing is also a
Bless
concentration
should be
based.
I mean, I don't know this because,
I
but
don't
to the
think
best of my
Bless
knowledge, I
is.
think Bless is concentration.
No, but
Yeah.
I don't. Is it concentration?
I don't know. Check the tag.
Look it up.
Plus concentration up to 1 minute.
Concentration up to 1 minute. Okay, so he has to roll. He has to roll what to? It's a con save
Let's-
DC what?
Con save, the DC is equal to the damage taken plus 5. Let me see if I can
Okay, hold on.
find that.
We'll call it for now. We'll call it. While you
Oh
look it
no,
up, I'm gonna
sweeping
call it
attack. I'm
DC
sorry. No,
16.
this is completely wrong. I'm sorry. That's trip attack that I'm thinking of. Sweeping attack is multi attack, and that doesn't
He will
apply
pass
here.
his concentration save on the first attack. He will take 11 damage though.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm just looking to do some. You can add the superior to push the target. No, I don't want to do that. And
Oh,
No, I
DC
don't wanna do
equals 10
Okay.
or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher.
okay, he passed.
all
He got
right,
a
so
19.
cool.
So your bonus
Then
attack.
yeah, so
Attaction.
and then let me do gut and
I heard it.
Check. Yep. Melee.
Uh, are you adding your? Are you doing a maneuver? Because that actually adds.
no. Because
Okay.
I don't want to do any of my maneuvers. My maneuvers right now are either I'm gonna like maneuver
right,
one of you guys
so
away from the
Katana,
combat, I
You
sweep,
land
or I,
both of those attacks. All right. In an angry, in a defensive fear. How? Tell me how it goes.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Since I hit with both, this is the double axe slam.
All right. So you're like you're like weaving and ducking in between all these like this very dense, very very thick, very like it's actually so high you can't see over them, but you can hear it. You can feel the power of a
No,
god
I can hear
emanating.
the chanting. He's mumbling to himself with his stupid little
He's mumbling
bless.
and he's bringing the power of Grumsh down to bear against you, and you can see the glow of the magic from behind this rock formation. So you come flying around the corner. You grab a piece of the rock and jump spin and just like come flying around and come down on top of the motherfucker with both of these axes. Crunch! Shut the fuck up! And he stumbles like you get an axe in either of his shoulders, right? And he doesn't actually stumble. He just under the weight, right? And he doesn't stop chanting. He just looks at you with his one eye, like you can't break him, right?
Oh, that's why they call her an axe spinner.
All right, Dan,
That is
your move. What do you do?
horrifying. Yeah, that's what I used to.
All right, I think have we got a group of enemies anywhere? No, it doesn't
Nobody
look
saw
like
my cool move.
No, they
'cause
have
I'm behind a
actually
goddamn
spread
pillar
out.
of rocks.
It is as if they understand they are looking at a spellcaster in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going for the quarterback. Actually, if Red Shirt isn't dead yet, I will just move to shoot him.
Red
Red
shirt is
shirt
the
is
quarterback.
the quarterback. They're both
Yeah.
one and the
Oh.
same, so you're killing two birds with one stone.
There is one.
Nope. There's one guy over in the bottom right corner, and red shirt is like perpendicular to the wall you're at. There you
Yeah,
go.
this is Red Shirt right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a shot.
Press and
I'll
hold,
shoot.
and that's how you get the circle to go even bigger.
I'm
So-
actually going to use the Wand of Viscid Globs on him.
On this guy back here.
On this guy over here.
All right, please
That's the
establish.
guy. That's the guy hucking all the javelins, right?
Okay, so did you move? Did you take your difficult terrain into account on that movement?
Yes, I did.
All right, so you're gonna step out into the open against a bunch of orcs. Okay, and then you're gonna use your wand.
Oh, I
this is-
figured there's a dwarf over here that's getting everyone pissed
all
off.
these squishy people in the middle of all this difficult terrain against my cheetahs with
I know,
chainsaws.
right? They just, you got to take this guy out first, though. Casters are the worst. They just make it worse the longer they're alive.
All
Yeah,
right,
the problem.
I ain't got no
So go-
control. This is, I ain't
that's
calling
no
it
save, right?
Well,
Like you
I've
just,
only moved 30 so far. Can I move further? and still take a shot.
only if you were going. The shot takes an action. You can only
Yeah.
move 30 distance. If you want to move more than 30 distance, you have to actually burn your action on another movement, on a dash. So no, that's where you have to stop if you want to take the
Okay,
shot.
you know what? Actually, damn it, this is not as productive. But there's a good point about the whole squishiness factor. So I'm actually going to cast Minor Illusion on myself to shroud myself in mist.
Okay, so you're gonna step out into the open and then you're gonna miss yourself.
Yeah, so that I have concealment.
All right. Next up after Dan is Orc C. Hey Dan.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Ah, god damn it.
A concealment. I'm just gonna give disadvantage for the illusion. All right, that sound fair? Disadvantage attack. What's your AC? Is your AC 10 or lower? Oh no,
It better
this
be.
is-
It should be
it's
12
13.
and 13. Yeah.
It's 13.
All right, so I don't think orcs get multi-attack, so you're good for this round. You're
Look at
good for
that.
now.
Good job.
Right, so you step out in the
Yeah.
open, you're like, what is these stupid stalactites? You know what? Fuck it. And you need a chance to think, so you're like, miss, whoosh. Right?
Yeah, I bamf.
And then this orc is like, oh really? Like that's gonna fool me, right? And he steps in and he picks up his fucking battle axe off his back, puts the javelins away, and starts running into the stalactites like I saw a squishy motherfucker in a dress, right? And he comes in and you hear him coming first, right? And you think perhaps I should duck, maybe? Clang right over your head, like holy shit, right?
I hope it cut the
good
top
idea.
of the stalactite off right where his headline was.
Yep, like that stalactite was you
Yeah.
waiting to
Stalagmite,
happen.
yeah, stalagmite.
The
Sorry.
anime move where it's like.
All right, Glossy, you're up.
All right. I'm
You
gonna
kinda
look
like
at Red
look
Shirt
over
and be like, "That's what you get for being slow." Yuck.
Yuck.
And that's vicious mockery and a healing word.
All right, who you boosting?
The healing word is actually going to be a 2nd level spell,
All right,
so I'm going to have to cast it and then
targeting who?
Cast it
add
again.
that to it. Ront.
Okay,
He's
you-
almost dead.
all of it's going to
You
Ront.
got like max heals.
All right, so how much healing does Ront receive?
That's 9.
Yeah.
All right,
And-
so
Some heals there.
you put a hand on Ront's shoulder, right?
I don't have to.
One of those two spells is touch.
Neither of them are.
I was pretty certain.
Vicious
that,
Mockery is 60
Oh,
feet.
Okay,
Healing
okay.
Word is
Vicious
60
Mockery
feet.
and Healing Word. I thought it was a Cure Light and a Vicious Mockery. So the Vicious Mockery does
Oh,
how much
can't live
damage?
through
Or
this fight.
against who is the Vicious Mockery targeted? The one
Red
that's
Shirt,
attacking Dan?
the guy who
Red Shirt, okay.
couldn't throw it fast enough to
And
get
he
people.
needs a Charisma save of what DC?
12.
Oh god, he's an orc. He ugly motherfucker. He ain't got no charisma.
Oh, he flops. How much damage is that?
That's 3, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Wow, double disadvantage on his next attack. Nice. All right, so you're like, that's what you get for being slow, right? And he's
Dick.
right? Dick. Like that's a nice. I like how you just magically double entendre by calling him a dick to use it as your healing word. Bravo,
Beautiful.
bravo! I'm awarding you a
Full string
beat
of
for that
spell
on the
words.
spot. That was very clever of you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. HM beats 3. All right, so
Hell yeah.
like the shimmering magic rolls up on Ront, right? And Ront picks up the battle axe, hosts it over his shoulders, right? And he's gonna turn like
out of botches.
he's gonna turn around, right? And he's gonna look at you as he starts to go like he's gonna hold the fort up on the west entrance to the cave, right?
Actually, if you knock over that pillar, you might be able to block the way.
And it's true. Do you tell him that?
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what I said.
He says, you need to find a new fucking healing word. Right, and he'll start heading off in that direction. But it is currently the Eye of Grumpsh's turn, so Katana. Come here, girl.
Bossy's
Let's have a heart-to-heart.
Fuck
not-
your spirit of the gut. Oh my god, 17 AC.
Alright,
Ah, yeah.
alright, and then,
Thank
Hey,
God,
Katana.
because that would have really hurt.
hey, Katana.
Wow, with that 19 damage.
Uh-oh.
Is that
Oh,
a,
that missed
that's
it.
another whiff. Okay, so you may have overestimated yourself here, Katana, because let's talk tactics for a second. Okay, here you are.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Yeah,
zoom in on
there's a
Katana
lot of
here.
things.
All right, here's what's going on. You see this? You see this right here? This big rock right here? This is what I like to call a pillar. It blocks line of sight to, say, your healers. And now you're kind of getting swarmed by orcs.
I got second wind.
We're
We're good.
I got this. I got this.
I got heals. I got heals
I
and
got
slash
this.
attack.
Right, and so
We'll be fine.
like the Eye of Grumsh, like he looks at you, he's still chanting, like you're not gonna break him. And as a matter of fact, he's got enough concentration to spare right for the head. You move out of the way, and you almost move into the next axe that comes down at you from the side. You completely forgot about him for a second. Holy shit! You're like ducking and spinning and like parrying shit out of the way. It is a frenzy of almost dead Katana over here underneath this pillar. Meanwhile, next up is
Uma.
Bapito.
Not-
What's Bapito's actions?
Bapito probably gonna at least get back around the other side of that rock formation.
For the record,
not-
there is no ing in my game. That's your one-shots. All right. Your action is not to poop.
Fair enough. Can he see any of the anything coming from the west?
Can he see? He can't. He does not see anything coming from the west. No.
Then he should probably shoot red shirt.
All right. So he's gonna take that shot. That's gonna be a range shot at red shirt.
I'm having an idea.
It's not an advantage shot, but he is gonna
Sweet.
get. He is gonna get a Constitution save at red shirt, because he's got drow poison. That is a DC 30. Oh, okay. So the orc saves against the poison, but the orc will take 4 damage. All right. So Pepito has actually gotten really comfortable with this whole bolt thing, and like you can see him. He's casually walking. I mean, he's fucking bleeding as shit. But despite that, this motherfucker just refuses to be anything but the most suave, collected, cool as a cucumber kid you have ever seen in your life. And he kind of like casually, like he's pulling javelins out, just like dropping them off as if it doesn't even hurt, right? And he pulls his crossbow out. He pulls his hand crossbow out, and from his hip, not holster. Oh, what are they called? Quiver.
I
His hip
imagine
quiver.
him as being
He
really
pulls-
badass right now.
He pulls out a fucking bolt, and he does a little finger spin of the bolt, and he dips it in the vial of poison that he had just pulled the cork out of. That's over, right over his breastplate and his breast pocket. Dips it, lines it up, does like one of those cool like Wild West spin the gun catch pop, right around the corner, and the bolt comes flying past Ront and Dan, right? And Dan, you can see like this bolt just catches this fucking orc right upside the fucking head. Thunk! And this should normally kill somebody. Like if that was a human, that's a dead-on shot right to the fucking dome with a poisoned bolt. And all he's managed to do is make this motherfucker mad. And you're standing in melee range with him.
Man, Pepito is now our cowboy.
Yes, he is.
It is now Ront's action. As the last guy, he's gonna go over here, and Ront is gonna roll strength. That's
I
intelligence.
just want to point out the best part of this is that I literally have no idea what's going on behind me because of this pillar. I have no idea.
There you go, Lady A. You didn't have to buy that one.
So Ront,
Wait,
who is,
didn't he have a crit coming up?
Birch. Oh, that was eons ago.
Oh no, I'm checking.
No,
I'm
didn't
checking.
somebody buy another one that we didn't see in chat?
Yeah,
That
there
was-
was.
There
My crit.
was, yes. Okay,
Oh,
so
wait.
that'll be
Oh,
that
shit.
will be his crit, not a botch, but a natural 20.
Okay,
He
but an
will
actual.
fucking shove
Way to go,
this,
Steve Harvey.
he will shove this thing.
Wow! Wow! That was awesome, Matt.
Yeah, it was.
That was an excellent pop culture burn.
Yes.
That was fucking awesome.
Fist.
Good job. That was fucking great. That was sweet. That was a crit level insult right there.
Yeah, it was. Holy crap.
The
Oh,
only sad thing is, I'm not 100% sure Grant knows what I'm talking
I did say that pillar went a ways upward, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
holy shit balls.
Hitting the pillar,
All right.
and I'm about to get buried.
So to
in
show
some
the audience who is wondering what the fuck is Carpe Diem going on about, this is what just happened. Why is my fucking thing not scrolling? There we go. That's what just happened. Fucking somebody is IMing me on Steam. How do I gotta mute that.
What just happened?
Everybody else was like, who the fuck is talking to me on Steam right now? For those of you who are watching on YouTube, you just checked to see if you got a Steam message. You didn't. All right, so Ront puts the axe down next to him, cracks his knuckles, right? He looks over his shoulder, he says, keep the dwarf up, we need her clogging their approach, right? And he's over Pepito, right? Pepito is a little gnome-sized guy, right? He's a fucking tiny motherfucker, and Ront is as big as an orc gets. And like he cracks his knuckles and he places his hands against the pillar of stone, and he just says, "Oh, damn it! I hate this!" And he's just gonna, and the thing is gonna sway, and then it'll sway, and on the third heaving, loud as fuck, cursing, swearing, the fucking thing will teeter and it'll fall, and you can see the shadows cast by the firelight starting to shrink as it gets closer to the ground, and you can hear a whole bunch of like shrieks of surprise and just crunches and absolute, like, painful agonize as these rocks come sailing towards the ground. The thunderous cacophony of avalanche that just rockets through the Underdark is loud as fuck. And it's punctuated as if just to remind you that there were people in the way of the screams of orcs caught in the middle of the falling pillars.
Orcs aren't people.
The west entrance, the west entrance is now clogged. You guys don't have to worry about that approach. And that's gonna be this motherfucker
Fuck
up
yeah,
here.
Ron. Fuck yeah.
Let's see.
Good job,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, Ron.
Because that was a nat 20, I'm not giving them a save. They are all taking 12 damage.
Shit!
Nice.
Orcs are people, by the way, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
Say what? Orcs are
I
what?
was making jokes, but orcs aren't people anyway. When the column came down, it crushed them because I'm a terrible person.
Oh. All right. So that is a shitload of damage. It does not sound like those orcs are having a good day at all. Oh, that's why I can't scroll, because I didn't have the right tool selected. So Raunt shoves that pillar over, and you have no idea the damage he just caused. But he seems to be going, "Fuck you, buddy! Hell yeah! Suck my dick!" With his fucking battle axe in his hand, right? And then after he's got and like there's cursing and swearing and like you hear the word grump thrown around a few times, right? And he just laughs as he turns to the southern entrance. But that's the end of his action. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sort these motherfuckers because those guys are all on initiative now. Katana, you're still top of the order. Go!
Oh, Jesus Crispies. I really do gotta fuck this guy up. Oh man, Aya Grumish. You're scary. All right. I mean, I got no reason to get out of this situation. I'm holding the line. I mean, I heard a gigantic fucking collapse behind me, but
Rod seems to be pretty happy about it.
and Rod's pretty happy about it. Like, there's no. I'm assuming the screaming is orc in nature and not human or gnomish or
Right? Yeah.
with Rod like screaming and cheering. I'm assuming everything's going just swimmingly behind me. We're doing great. We're doing wonderful.
Good job, guys.
Good job. So I'm gonna keep attacking this Eye of douchebag here.
Yep.
Eye of Gromish.
The douche of Grumsh.
Got,
Is that gonna be enough to hit him? Is that gonna be hit him? I gotta. Oh my god, I have so many roll 20 windows open right now. That was a 17. You will hit.
Okay.
Yes.
Did last time.
Cool. Now I have a question, and I don't know if I asked this last time. When it comes to maneuvers, I think I asked because of the wording; it was unclear in the book. What would you consider a melee weapon attack to also be my offhand attack, my offhand bonus attack, or does it have to be
an attack with a melee weapon?
Action.
If it says, read the wording, please.
Okay. For sweeping attack, it's when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one superiority. Blah 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 blah.
An
The
offhand
one that
attack,
I want to do
even if it's
is
a bonus action, is a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
It does not say it doesn't say an
Now
attack
for-
action.
But for pushing attack, it says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die. It doesn't say weapon attack action.
It also doesn't specify melee.
Okay. Okay. That's all. Okay, that's fine. You're right.
Yeah.
I was just worrying that can I do this with my bonus action? That's
Yes, you
all I
totally
was
can.
wondering.
And
If it
I
becomes
also
unbalancing,
think
I'll let you know. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Carpe Diem?
it also doesn't take any of your actions. You just add it on
It's
to your
addition.
attack.
Yeah. No. That was. I just want to make sure I wasn't cheating by being like, okay, well, if I hit with my offhand, can I also use it to maneuver? You know, like, am I allowed to stack it like that? Okay, then I'm gonna sweeping attack this first one, and when I hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, I can expend one superiority die to attempt to damage another creature with the same attack. Guess who's getting damage? If the original attack roll would hit the second creature, so does a 17 hit a second creature?
Okay. Does the 17 hit the other creature?
Does it hit?
Hell yeah.
Okay. It takes damage equal to the number you roll on your superiority die and my superiority die, and I'm gonna eventually input these into the system. I swear to goodness.
Yep.
Carpe Diem did them, and it was amazing.
Yep.
And I didn't have to go to the book, so that was awesome.
Next
so
week we
my
will also have the SRD in the roll 20 to reference as well.
roll.
Carpe Diem,
Yeah.
can you turn on your light again? Or up the exposure on your camera. Nighttime has settled. You are in the darkness. You get a 6 on the roll. What does that mean to me?
That means that other goblin takes 6 damage.
It takes 6? Alright, and by goblin,
Yeah,
you
so
mean orc.
Grummish took 9. Brosauce over there took 6.
Pro sauce.
Alright, that's your first action. You have a bonus swing
It's the
with your
fraternity
offhand.
of
Would you like to
orcs.
use it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be using my bonus swing. I was
Alright.
debating. We're gonna risk some things here. Yes.
Yes!
Alright.
Yeah.
So that is
Okay.
something that will hit. I will give you, because you are outnumbered, and because you've got the battle cries of Raunt in the background, hyping you up, right? I'll let you spend a beat to take that advantage crit.
Are you guys okay with that? That's an extra.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I'm also gonna use another sweeping attack.
Alright, so roll the superiority die again, I guess? Or...
Yeah.
The
And just-
superiority die
As-
damage crit.
8. Well, no, it's 12 damage to the Eye of Grummish, and then another 3 to that other little guy
Okay.
over there.
Well, I was
Alright.
wondering.
You down the Eye of Grumps, the little guy is still kicking, though. How do
Yeah,
you kill him?
I figured.
How
that.
do you kill him?
Grumps goes down.
How do you kill him while he's looking you right in the eye, daring you to break his concentration?
Ooh, this is
Headbutt him.
Nice! Alright,
I'm gonna just boom, boom. Like that's just what happens.
right.
It's the
So you're
double
fighting right, and he's
Yeah.
he's looking you right in the eye, like he can't use his mouth to tell you, but he's staring you down like, what are you, some fucking puny ass dwarf from the surface world? Fuck off, right? And so you take the swing and you catch him, right? And without even looking, as if it's now it's a show off fest, right? Like, oh,
Now
he
I'm
thinks
just-
you're
now we're
nobody,
just-
right? So you're like, hack your arm, continue hit your buddy without breaking eye contact, right?
Mhm.
And then it's a matter of, oh, by the way, your concentration, blah! And the second axe comes around while his head is up, and off with the second head. Swing around and hit the
I'm
second
just
guy.
decapitating bitches left
Just
and
fucking,
right.
just heads will
I'm gonna
roll,
head
Katana.
the fucking Raunt's enemies to him and be like, here.
That is a whole lot of beats being called for the headbutt.
Hell yeah.
So you just refunded that beat you spent for that crit. So the head still hasn't even hit the ground. You're already whirling around with those axes to look at the next little puny motherfucking orc that dares fuck with you and yours. And next up is Dan.
Oh,
your
I
go,
was
Dan.
running over there to help with the orc team up against her, but not sure what the point is anymore.
Fight the
She
guys,
seems to be
seriously.
kicking a quantifiably useful amount of ass. Yes.
I was really for the record, I
Well
was
put.
actually worried about the Eye of Grummish. I've never been up against that, so I had no idea
That's
if
not
he
what I meant to
was
do.
gonna die that time. And I'm sitting here going, dude, should I heal? Because like, if that 19 hits me again, that's like almost all my hit points.
Mhm.
Like,
That's 10.
Yep.
That's 15.
By the way, Matt, you should know
What's up?
if you have your target selected, you can use your arrow keys in your keyboard to move your token around the grid. You don't have to click and drag. Yeah.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right, cool.
Is it roll 20
Who's
erection
left
inducing?
alive over here? Can you draw X's through the dead guys?
Yes, X's to the dead guys. I apologize. This motherfucker is dead.
All right. I thought there was 3 guys over in that area.
No, however, I am going to take my attack of opportunity.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah,
attack
did you
of
use the disengage action? No.
No.
Oh,
Does a
wait.
10 hit you?
Oh shit! I didn't even know that guy was still around. No, it misses.
Okay, so Dan is like Katana screaming and hooting, like there's all this chaos, and Dan, who is not a fighter, like Dan is not a guy who has a lot of tactical battlefield experience. He's in the mist, right? And like this other guy is still
Dude,
pissed off because Glossy had
that
insulted
wretch-
him, right? And you're just like, oh, I guess I'll just leave. And as you're walking away completely, you don't even notice it. Whoosh, ching! Another fucking like chunk of stalagmite just like sails through the air, and you hear a fuck behind you from this exceedingly frustrated orc.
I
Right?
can see him like kind of
That
almost like
I
tut-tutting
actually-
through the battlefield, like, so messy, everybody.
Okay,
everybody.
let me
Come
clarify.
on.
The token for the orc, it's not labeled with a name or anything.
Yeah,
so
no, I understand.
it's
I understand.
It just
It's fine.
blended right into the background for me.
Yep.
Squint a little bit. You'll be just
Thanks, Luna. I'll
You're
squint
very welcome.
Okay, just
real hard.
Priceless advice.
you do a very good squinty face, Matt. I approve. All right, so what's your action,
Well-
Dan?
Well, I guess now I'm just gonna go. Oh yeah, that guy. Thud.
Oh my god, that is perfect.
Oh my god! All right, take a shot.
I
Take
hope
a
you're
shot,
following.
Dan.
21.
Oh my god, you kill him! Oh my god, you kill him! Alright, so you're like, what the fuck is going on over there? What is I hope Katana's alright, so you run out of the stalactites, right? Not even noticing, ching! And then there's that tip of the stalactite, and it lands next to your feet. Roll, and you're, fuck! And you're like, oh yeah. Right between the eyes, bonk! And he's just dead. Right? Like, and he just falls over. That is another beat. That is a well-earned beat. That was amazing. That was incredible.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful gaming moment. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
That guy plugged.
Glossy, you're up.
Okay.
Color Katana impressed. Wow, you're hitting shit.
Not bad for a fucking
Fuck yeah,
dress-wearing magic
Dude,
user.
nice hit. You know, with the axe raise a little bit. Yeah,
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
that was awesome. You are.
Nice. All right, Glossy, what's your action?
Wait, he's
Gosh,
hitting shit
between
after
our-
he came out of the pit.
Are there any other surviving orcs that I can hear or see?
Yes, you can still hear loud cursing and stuff coming from the west, but they gotta find a different way in. The question is,
Okay.
will you be able to determine if they come from the north or south?
Well, I guess the first thing I'm going to say is, gosh, between all of these great ideas and strength that I gesture back at Rond and headbutting, we're doing pretty good, guys, right?
We are.
And I will give bardic inspiration to my good buddy, Bapito,
All right.
because he might need it.
Because he's gonna fucking need it.
Yeah.
So Bapita's gonna look over at you, right, like standing next to Ront, who is still just like casually, like very pleased with himself about this.
He's
about this
just like,
rock.
look.
Ront's just like, man,
These
like
motherfuckers are-
Ront's got a fucking bit of a spring to his step, right? And Bapita was like looking up at Ront, and then he looks over at you. He says, "You people are entirely too happy." Like,
I couldn't
take-
hear that. It just suddenly got silent. What was that?
what was that? What? So.
No, seriously, I couldn't hear what you said.
Oh, really? He
Yeah.
looked over at you and he said, "You guys are entirely too happy." Right? But you know what? He doesn't seem complaining. He spins the fucking he spins he does the little trigger twirl with his hand crossbow. Like, you guys are entirely too happy, and he's just gonna set himself up so he can be ready if they come from the north. Right?
Yeah. And then I will prepare an action to use Vicious Mockery on the first non-Rontish orc I see.
The first orc that doesn't have shoulders the size of my head. Like,
No. I don't want to trim it down that far.
right?
If it's bigger than Ront, I still want to viciously mock it. I just don't want to mock Ront.
Just don't want to mock Ront. All right. So. All right. So you know what we're gonna do here? You know what we're actually gonna do here is we are going to. I realize we're in the middle of an encounter here, but there is a nice break point here in the encounter because all of the visible orcs that you guys are up against seem to be dead. This guy here is dead because fucking Dan is a badass. We'll just axe this guy off here.
Fuck yeah.
Katana.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
just gonna give you
I roll a couple of times. Yeah.
you know what, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
because there's just so many
Katana's
beats
just like-
tonight, I'll just knock a beat off and kill him off.
Yeah,
we'll
that's
call that
totally.
even.
I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love it when I get a beat right back for doing something else, you know.
Yeah, it seems a little long. All right,
yeah.
so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take our top of the hour break half an hour late. That was a hell of a fight. Oh my god, I haven't had this much fun
I would
in
like
D&D
to
combat in a
bring
while.
Ront, the head of this Eye of Grummish,
All right.
just to be like.